Good morning, everyone, and welcome to the morning show.
Oh, excuse me. Good morning.
Good morning. Good morning, Indy.
Thank you. Good morning.
Today in Jackson, a beautiful day. Sunshine, we've got some clouds, but clearing later, and the humidity is lower. Today's high 70, and it's warming up for the holiday weekend to 90 degrees by Sunday and Monday.
Yesterday was decent until that 1.5 hour rainstorm we had.
Yeah. Only a tenth of an inch of rain fell, though,
Yeah.
surprisingly.
Let's go outside and see what it looks like atop the Blake Building, downtown Jackson. Oh, it's looking wonderful. This is facing out. Is it only due west, or can I say due east?
That's east.
I know, but can you say due east?
Yeah, I think so. On water, maybe.
Oh,
I think this is my, look at the sun glinting off the, what building is that?
the Elaine.
The Elaine, yes.
The Elaine building.
Late August, I think, is my favorite time of the
If
year.
you lived in that apartment, I mean, that sun's coming in.
Yeah. Today, of course, the weather is bad in Florida. Hurricane Idalia made landfall about an hour ago. As a Category 3 storm, it was upgraded to 4 and then back down to 3, which is better. But
Still
unfortunately, it's still bad. They're expecting 125-mile-an-hour winds, catastrophic storm surge, and this, I never heard this, Big Bend
Big Bend.
region.
Yeah, I'd never heard that
The
before.
Big Bend is a big bend in the coast, the Gulf Coast, and that is where a lot of the damage is expected. And they are saying this particular part of Florida has never experienced hurricane like
Yeah,
this
expecting
before.
up to 16 feet of storm surge. Over 200,000 people already without power in Florida. So it'll be a storm we'll be watching all day.
Governor DeSantis was giving a briefing this morning, and in the briefing room, the power went out.
Really?
Yeah,
He's an expert at hurricanes.
he's got an outfit for it.
Yes, he does. He sure does.
Today we have Wreck-It Ralph, the movie at Grand River Brewery for families. Just show up, 5:30, free movie. Go to order off the menu. And today at Sandhill Crane Vineyards, they're asking people to come out and talk about their memories for a video they're making for their 20th anniversary. Just come out between 4 and 7 this afternoon to celebrate 20 years of Sandhill Crane Vineyards.
Very nice. Yesterday, I shared some of Professional Tree Care's photos on my Facebook page, and people were giving me well wishes that my house was trash. Nope, it wasn't my house. But I thought we'd take a look at some of the photos. They were out at the Dahlem. But it's amazing the job sites that they pull up on, right? Like, I mean, people's
Oh, wow.
homes and yards and just crazy devastation.
That's
They-
Dahlem?
No, that's not Dahlem. I don't know where that is. Just a few houses, a few people's homes, but just major trees, major.
Oh, my.
But they are, this isn't like, hey, let me call up my neighbor Ted and see if he's got a chainsaw to bring down. You really need to have the professionals. Look at this. Could you imagine watching Michigan State CMU 7 o'clock Friday night, Brandon, and then boom, right through your living room? I'd move, sell my house. I don't know what I would do. Actually, I'd call Professional Tree Care and just have them remove it. But scary times out there.
That will wreck your weekend.
Yeah, it sure will. So they've been busy, hard at work. There's more pictures on their Facebook page. You should check it out. Some of the damage, just incredible.
A reminder that people were inconvenienced without power for a while. Could have been worse.
Could have been worse.
That
yeah.
could have been your house.
Yeah. You know how a lot of famous people send their children to Michigan?
Yeah.
The newest? Alex Rodriguez's daughter.
A-Rod.
A-Rod's daughter
Wow.
is a freshman at Michigan. So maybe we'll see A-Rod in the stands at a football game
Oh,
this
I
year.
bet.
I'm sure we will. Yeah.
He will be a Wolverine for sure.
I think.
Yeah.
Yeah, I
Where did
think
he go
he-
to college?
Alex didn't. Alex has been a professional baseball player
He
since
never
he
went.
was 11 years
Yeah.
old, I think. So, yeah, actually, I think he signed his first contract at 17. So, no higher education.
Once in a blue moon. Have you heard that?
Not in a while.
Well, tonight we have a rare super blue moon illuminating the night sky for the first time since about 10 years ago, and it's the last time till 2037.
Oh.
It's the second full moon of the month, which makes it a blue moon, named not by its color, but by its rareness. And then the phrase, once in a blue moon. And they occur every 2 to 3 years. So
They couldn't get that tree out of the way of the picture of the blue moon?
it's just for, I think, to provide some scale.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Mm-hmm.
Well, we'll have to take a look at the blue moon.
Yep.
Interesting news in the NFL. Such a tough business. I work with my dad, and I wondered if this would ever happen. Jaguars coach Doug Peterson had to cut his son from the 53-man roster
Oh, no.
last night for the Jacksonville Jaguars. I wonder what that was like. I wonder what the phone call from mom was like. Tough situation.
Couldn't he keep him somewhere? Like maybe doing something, like be in charge of the Gatorade or something?
I don't know. I don't know. What would you do, Brandon? Maybe he'll get picked up on the open market?
I doubt it.
Ooh.
Cuts are brutal in the world of sports, and someone feeling the sting today is pro golfer, one of my favorites from Vermont. We had
Keegan.
conversations with him, Keegan Bradley, who should have
Ah.
been named to the Ryder Cup. Instead, Justin Thomas, who's just collapsed this season, has been named, and I don't think that's a good idea. What do you think?
Well, I agree with you a little bit. I would rather see Keegan instead of Brooks Koepka because
Oh,
I
yeah.
just don't like him. I just don't care for him. He's probably a good enough player. You obviously say that because he's your hometown player from
Right.
Vermont.
Mhm, and he's won. He's been playing really well.
But how do you argue Justin Thomas? Maybe
Okay.
you could say Sam Burns.
I would say Brooks Koepka should go because one of the big things about the Ryder Cup is the cohesion,
Yes.
the team, and
The camaraderie.
there's people with the Live and PGA. There's a conflict.
Yeah, there's only one live guy.
Brooks,
Brooks.
Brooks, maybe you should back out. He would never do that.
He would never. Maybe he'll. I don't know. Maybe he's a good guy. I doubt it. But yeah, no. I think you have to pick Justin Thomas. It's for the brand as well.
Yeah.
So
Playing in Italy a month from today.
yeah, and we actually know people that will be attending
We
that.
do.
There's a handful of people from Jackson, believe it or not, that are going to the Ryder Cup in Italy because it's so difficult to get to. You might as well go overseas when it's over there.
I hope they bring back pizza.
I hope so too. All right, so college football starts officially this weekend. Michigan will play East Carolina and Michigan State with their Friday night game, typical Friday night game, 7 o'clock against Central Michigan. And then the big game, Sunday night, LSU and Florida State. A couple top 10 matchups, but there's just a lot on TV this weekend.
You will not be able to buy alcohol at Spartan Stadium or the Big House yet, but before the end of the year. The COVID cases are up in Michigan, up 33% in 1 week.
Is that why everyone's got a cold or whatever's going on?
I would remind everyone that you don't want it,
No.
and stay away from people, and if you're sick, stay away from people.
Yeah, it's great advice.
Big flood in New York yesterday.
Really?
Yes.
This is news to me.
Times Square, of all
Really?
places, was flooded. A water main burst underground, and this was the scene.
Oh dear.
Yeah, look at all the trash. It is, as much as they brag about how wonderful New York is, it's still a trashy town. So this 20-inch pipe gave way under 40th Street and 7th Avenue. So,
I've never been to New York City, and I'm starting to worry that maybe I never will.
where's the M&M store?
You know what they don't have in New York City?
Uh,
They don't have a Virginia Coney Island. I'll tell you
true.
that. And
No.
Heather Herndon each week reminds us why we love living in Jackson. And this is one of my favorites. I love living here because of the Virginia Coney Island. Voted the best Coney dog in Jackson and best Coney dog in Michigan. Stop in for a full menu of delicious dishes and friendly service at VCI. Wonderful. We are so lucky to have iconic VCI right here.
yes,
in our
and
hometown.
the prices are so low, we can't say them on TV.
And they include tax too.
I don't know
Prices
how they do
include
it.
tax on the menu.
Yeah, out the door.
OTD,
OTD.
out the door. Yep.
In a harbor in Maine yesterday, for the third consecutive year, giant inflatable ducks showed up floating in the harbor. No one knows where they came from.
It came from Dominic Lundberg.
No, they just show up, and it's 3 years in a row. They say joy. Nobody knows. Nobody's taking credit for it, and it's just somebody's anonymous way of spreading.
Where's this,
Joy.
Lake Columbia?
It's in Belfast Harbor in Maine.
Oh, Maine.
Maine.
Maine. Wow. That's a nice sight to see,
What
isn't
a
it?
day brightener.
Yeah, for sure. Oh, it's very nice. We should have that here. Hey, Jackson County's having a military aviation display. It's happening on Saturday, September 9th. It's 10 to 3, sponsored by us, the Bailey Family Foundation, M&K, Trips, Hearst, Advance, Club B. You don't even know what Club B is, Bart. It's not even in Jackson.
What is it?
I can't tell you. I cannot tell you what Club B is. And of course, Jimmy's. So check it out, military
Yesterday,
aviation today.
I mentioned Club B. It was the one sponsored by. I didn't know what it was.
Yeah, Club B is, I can't tell you actually what Club B is. You'll know eventually. And no, you can't look it up.
Is it a place?
It is a place. You're not here. St. Louis.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, St. Louis, Missouri. So, interesting, right?
Will Tony Hurst be there? Because I see he's one of the
I think so.
Foundation.
I hope so. I
sponsors.
hope Tony will be there, I'm sure. Yeah, he's obviously been around the airport plenty of times, hasn't he?
Yeah.
So yeah, I hope so. It should be a great event. I told you I've got this volleyball thing that
So you're a volleyball parent now.
I am, which is weird. I still don't even I've never even seen any of it. Guess where the first game is?
Decatur.
Hastings, next
Oh
Tuesday.
no, Hastings.
Brandon,
Yeah.
Hastings next Tuesday, 4 p.m. What are we doing?
I don't know, man. It's a lot of travel.
It's a lot of travel. I think we need a private jet.
Well, you are going to find out that this new Detroit Catholic League.
Well, hang on now. Middle school is not in that.
Oh, it's not.
Yeah, so you catch back with me in a couple of years,
Okay.
and then I'll complain about that.
I don't know. You look at this Detroit Catholic League and you think, did someone think this through?
Well, I don't know. I think it's going to work itself out. I really do. The first year in a new league is interesting. I think it'll eventually build some good rivalries. But, you know, if the only prize of joining the Catholic League is not having to drive to Hastings, then I think it's a good fit.
You're right. Hastings does have a nice little downtown, couple of cute little shops.
No,
and
they're
restaurants.
gorgeous deli too. Don't they? Crimson Oak is having a fall open house on September 9th. September 9th, you probably just want to get in your car and drive around to every place in Jackson because something's going on. Saturday, September 9th, 10 to 3, and they're at 1901 Horton Road. Stop by and say hi to Jason and the staff at the Crimson Oak Wood Co.
Sarah Richmond was here yesterday, and she commented on the Crimson Oak desk that is part of the afternoon show.
Very nice.
She said, very solid.
Oh, nice.
Yeah,
Very nice.
Yeah.
It is solid.
it is solid.
Made of wood.
Yeah. It's beautiful work. This here by Crimson Oak.
Yeah, very much so. Today's show is brought to you by Vermeulen's Home Furnishings. They're in their third generation, being family owned and operated. Thank you to Vermeulen's.
We have a sports scoreboard this morning.
I do, a Extreme Dodge scoreboard brought to you by our friends over at Extreme.
There's volleyball, in case you're wondering what it looks like.
I've seen it. I saw volleyball when I was in high school. I spent quite a few days at some Saturday meets, volleyball matches. Addison 3, Columbia 0, Mendon 3, Jackson Christian 0, Napoleon 3, Vandercook Lake 0, Western 2, Eaton Rapids 0, and Williamson 2, Western 1. College events. Schoolcraft beat Jackson College in the men's and women's. Jackson was on the road. Fell 2-0 in the women's and 3-0 in the men's game. Here's what's coming up on deck for August 30th. We've got volleyball in the area. East Jackson, Jackson Prep host. Cross country, the Concord Invitational at 4:30. Boys soccer, Columbia home, Grass Lake home, Michigan Center home, and Northwest home. Some golf action at Lake Leanne. Have you ever played Lake Leanne Golf Course?
I
John
think
Burke.
so.
John Burka invited me, but I said no. I didn't want to play it.
It's very nice.
I'd like to. No,
Yeah.
I'd like to. I just didn't have the time when he asked me. Boys tennis, Northwest at Jackson, and your son is one of the assistant coaches for the Jackson High team, so he has informed me he needs to leave work now. College athletic events today. Spring Arbor is at Concordia, women's soccer, women's volleyball, Lourdes College at SAU tonight at 7, and then JC is at Siena Heights for 7 p.m., and that is all on deck for tonight.
JTV production crews have been on the road to Phoenix, Detroit, today, Grand Rapids. They go everywhere.
Yeah,
If you
crazy.
have
Welcome
need
back,
for
by the way.
Video production and other media and marketing materials, call JTV Studios
Yeah.
here at JTV.
I feel terrible. I haven't even asked Brandon how your trip to Phoenix was.
It was a good time.
Good, good. Was it hot?
No.
Really?
Not for Phoenix standards. It was
Good.
high 80s, low 90s.
It was nice in Phoenix when they were there, and they went to a high-end steakhouse.
Ooh, what was the name of it?
I don't remember.
Ooh, that's how you know you had a good time.
It was so high-end. Who's on the show today?
We've got a wonderful show lined up. We're going to get things started with Martha Firstenau and Kelly Greigel from American One right after this.